Morning, folks. One of the last trips up to Missoula, I bought some lime. So I've been tanning these beaver tails, and the first thing you gotta do is get the little black scales off. So I bought this stuff here, super sweet lime. Fast-acting granular lime sweetens acidic soils, blah blah blah. I had never seen lime that was brown. It's always been white, and usually a powder. This is granulated. I didn't figure there was any real difference to it. But, what's in there? Well, that's salt. Anyway, I didn't think there was probably any real difference to it. So I mixed it up, and the water's brown. Doesn't look very good. Put those beaver tails in there, and they've been in there for quite a while now. As bad as that looks, it smells worse. So, I'm not sure if lime is lime. I always kind of figured it was, but I've never seen brown. So, I'm going to dump off this water. Yeah, that doesn't smell very good at all. Dump off this water, and I'll rinse it once or twice. See if the scales come off. Huh. Yeah, I like that white lime. The flesh side of the beaver tails will be white using that. I don't know if they're any good. Find out soon. I don't remember them smelling this bad using the white lime. It has been a while since I did any of these. I don't know. There goes one of them. There's a couple of them. Well, they actually don't look too bad. They're kind of a little bit brown. I guess if the scales don't come off, I'll add another handful of lime and at least change the water. That should keep it from smelling quite as bad as it does. Alright, let's see if this thing's will come off. Yeah, they sure don't smell good. Let's give this a try. One thing about these rubber gloves, they do keep kind of some of the stink off your hands. They're coming off easy. All those scales there, they can't be on there. They don't need to come off. Well, some of these turned out better than others. That one come really pretty clean. Others, they still got scales on them. These are all the scales that you need to take off. It's kind of weird they come up in sheets sometimes because they're individual little scales. So, some of these didn't come off very easy. I have to put them back in some lime, but they're little individual little scales like that. Kind of funny that they come off in sheets sometimes. That one's trying, but it's not very easy to get it off. I'll put those two back in a little bit of lime for a few more days. Some of these come off pretty good. That one pretty clean. That one is kind of funny how that one's brown. It must have had most of the scales off to begin with. I don't like that lime. I've never had brown lime. These should be snow white. Even these ones here. That lime's what discolored it. This one's still got some scales. I should try to get them off before I do much. But rubbing them back and forth over a double bit axe like that, it works really pretty well. And here's some of the scales here. I definitely like the white lime better. This stuff, I don't know if it's got clay in it also or just what, but I don't. It says it's lime, fast acting granular lime. But never seen brown before. I don't like it. From now on I won't buy it again. I'll get the white for sure. Oh, now I need to find a stick or something to stir that up. But these guys, I'll leave them in there. Leave them in there until the scales come off. These others, they did pretty good. So, I got, I don't know, 2 or so inches of water in there, maybe a little more. I'll add a couple of cups of vinegar to that to somewhat pickle them. Granular cabbage, they dissolve pretty quick, but I just don't like that. It doesn't look like what I'm used to. It doesn't seem to work as well either. That quick lime or whatever it is they use for cement, that works really well. Okay, now this is just fresh water here. I rinsed them several times. And then I will pour in, I'll get the lid off, some distilled white vinegar. Looks like there might be a cup, maybe 2 at most in there. I'm not sure that's quite enough, but we'll start with that. That will kind of work its way into the hide. It'll swell it up some, loosen up the fibers. I think I probably need a little bit more. We'll get another cup or so. But anyway, that water is dark in here. That water's cleaner than what it looks. It's not brown. Maybe it got a little bit of lime still in it. I don't think so. If there was, it was just attached to the hides, tails. Okay, so I'll set these aside until the scales come off of those and these ones swell up. When those, I can get the scales off, I'll add those to this also.